Welcome to week 6 of the official ARCA Menards iRacing Series, and this week, you'll be doing battle at the Langley Speedway for 55 laps. For qualifying, your time to heat up your tires for the final lap will be limited, but don't do it this way. I'm only doing this so I have more time to explain what to do. You would be much better off running at 80% through your first laps, and while doing so, you can get acquainted with the awkward shape of this racetrack one final time before you roll high in turns 3 and 4 and give yourself a straight shot to the white flag. The corners drop off quickly, so you'll want to use the brakes gently to get the rear end rotated toward the inside. Feel free to use a bit of the apron through the center, but don't let yourself get back onto the throttle too hard too early. This track is a perpetual left turn, so if you overshoot the exit, you'll probably be overshooting the following corner as well. You'll also notice that I don't go full throttle at all here. This is by design. The rotation of the ARCA car is more reliant on the throttle than most, so you want to leave your lead foot at home if you want to set a quick time here. Run both pedals like you're dancing on eggshells, and you could find yourself starting close to the front. Let's take another look. While you have enough RPM to justify starting in second gear, the gears are really short here, so I would recommend starting in third unless you have a quick hand. Once you take the green, your first priority should be to get as close to the bottom as you can. At a track as flat as this, you'll want to shorten the distance around the corners as much as possible, but keep in mind that this car also has the turning radius of a small bus. If you want to get this car to rotate through the corner regardless of which lane you find yourself in, you'll need the trail brake on entry, allow the car to settle, and get the nose pointed toward the center before leaning on the right rear on exit. If you find yourself given the bumper or stuck in the second lane, you'll need to pinch the inside line to the best of your ability. The wall comes up fast on the straightaways, so you really can't afford to leave any space to be desired. Underdrive the corners if you have to, as it's much better to be slow in the second lane than fast into the wall. From there, you can find a gap on the inside, regroup, and begin your run back up to the front. Finally, beware of other drivers. There's always one chaotic week on the ARCA schedule, and I believe this might be it. If you have a faster driver behind you and you've established your place on the bottom line, keep one eye in your mirror. The apron is still open, and at this level, overzealous drivers will always feel inclined to take that risk, so be mindful of who you have around you and be ready to react in the case of a late lunge. If you can maintain your position on the inside, keep the car rolling through the corners, and avoid the inevitable track blocking accident, you could find yourself parked in victory lane when it's all said and done. Good luck.